Let me ask you this. How bad do you want success? I'm not talking about the success that's handed to you on a silver platter or the easy success that comes with no effort. I'm talking about the success that you truly earn, the kind that tests your limits, pushes you beyond what you thought you were capable of. Think about it. What are you willing to sacrifice to get there? We all have dreams, we all have goals, but dreams require action, and action demands sacrifice. So right now, ask yourself, are you ready to give up the comfort of easy, fleeting pleasures for something greater? Are you willing to disappear for a while so that your future self can shine? Let me tell you something you might not want to hear. Success doesn't come from hanging out with friends, scrolling through social media, or partying every weekend. Success comes from doing the hard work, putting in the hours, and staying focused when no one is watching. It's not the easy path that leads you to the top. No, it's the uncomfortable, grueling, often lonely path. The truth is, if you want to stand out, you have to make sacrifices that others aren't willing to make. If you don't understand this now, you'll realize it when it's too late. You can't build a legacy while you're wasting time in distractions. And if you want to be great, if you want to succeed, you stop looking for shortcuts. Here's the deal. To become the person you've always dreamed of, you're going to have to disappear for a while. And I'm not talking about physically disappearing. I'm talking about mentally, emotionally, and socially pulling back. Your friends might not understand. They'll invite you to events. They'll ask why you're always studying or working. But let me tell you this. When you choose to disappear for a while, you're choosing your future, choosing the life you want to live, not the life that's comfortable in the moment. You can't chase your dreams and chase social validation at the same time. The price of focusing on your greater goals is stepping away from the noise, and that's okay. Your future self will thank you for this period of sacrifice. Now it's time to decide. Are you ready to focus on your future? You've got to make the choice right here, right now. The people who make it big in life don't waste time in the present, trying to please everyone around them. They build their future. They know that the reward for their hard work will be far greater than any short-term pleasure. So, I'm asking you to commit. Start studying, start grinding, and start disappearing from distractions. You don't need to explain yourself to anyone. When you come back, you'll come back as a new version of yourself, a version that's prepared for greatness. Embrace the sacrifice. Your future will be worth it. Let's talk about comfort versus achievement. Right now, many of you are stuck in a cycle of comfort. You're hanging out with friends, going to parties, catching up on Netflix, and while there's nothing wrong with enjoying life, you need to ask yourself this: is this comfort getting you closer to your goals? Is it building the future you've dreamed of? The easy road feels good right now, but it's temporary. That Netflix binge might seem harmless. But each hour you spend on it is an hour you're not putting toward building your future. Meanwhile, those who choose the path of discipline and focus are creating something lasting. They're choosing to build, not consume. So the real question is, are you willing to leave behind the comfort of now to achieve the success of tomorrow? Are you ready to give up the temporary to gain something permanent? Distractions are the silent killers of progress. We all have them. Friends, social media, entertainment. But here's the thing, every minute you spend indulging in these distractions is a minute you're not working towards your dream. Distractions don't help you grow, they keep you stagnant. Every time you choose to hang out with friends instead of hitting the books, you're losing momentum. You're telling your future that it can wait, but it can't. Time doesn't slow down, and every second you waste today is a second you can't get back. Like a plant that needs sunlight. If it's constantly shaded, it can't grow. But if you focus on your goals, if you make the sacrifice to remove distractions, you'll see your growth take off. You'll start to bloom. Let's talk about friendships. You might have to let go of some along the way. Let me be clear. True friendships will survive your commitment to your goals. Those who don't understand your journey, who want to hold you back with distractions, might not be there when you reach the top. And that's okay. You need to understand that not every friendship is meant to last forever, especially if it's preventing you from becoming the person you were meant to be. Think about it. What do you want to be remembered for? The fun times at parties are the incredible things you've accomplished because you stayed focused. Sacrificing the social scene today will give you the freedom to create your legacy tomorrow. The key to success is focusing on what matters your future. It's easy to get lost in the moment, to chase the short-term pleasure of being with friends or indulging in instant gratification. But let me remind you, those moments are fleeting. They pass. But your future, that's permanent. Think of your goals as seeds you're planting. You can either plant them and water them daily, or you can ignore them and watch them wither. Every day you focus on your future is another day you water those seeds. It's tough at first, but eventually your effort will sprout into something amazing. And when it does, you'll realize that the sacrifices you made were worth every drop of sweat, every hour of hard work. Focus on your future. Focus on what matters. Let's dig deeper into what sacrifice truly means. Sacrifice isn't about giving up everything. It's about choosing what matters most. It's about focusing on your goals instead of chasing every passing distraction. Sacrifice means deciding that your time, your energy, and your focus are worth more than temporary pleasures. It means saying no to the things that won't serve your long-term dreams. It's hard, it's uncomfortable, but it's necessary. If you're serious about achieving something great, you have to be willing to sacrifice something. It could be time with friends, it could be sleep, or it could be saying no to the things that distract you from your path. But that's the price of success. You have to ask yourself, what am I willing to give up today to build the future? I want you to think about some of the most successful people you admire. What do they all have in common? They've all made sacrifices. Take Steve Jobs, for example. He sacrificed time with his family, relationships, and even his personal well-being for the vision of Apple. Was it easy? No, but it was worth it. The success he created was not just about the money, it was about the impact he made on the world. And guess what? He's not the only one. Every successful person has made sacrifices. So let me tell you something. If you want success, you have to be willing to give up what others aren't willing to. You have to make the tough calls, the uncomfortable decisions. It's those sacrifices that will bring you the rewards. The good news is, the more you sacrifice now, the sweeter the rewards will be down the road. Here's the truth you need to understand. Short-term discomfort leads to long-term gain. It's that simple. Right now, you might feel the sting of missing out on social events, the frustration of late nights studying, or the loneliness that comes with focusing on your goals. But that discomfort is nothing compared to the joy you'll feel when you look back and see how far you've come. Every successful person has faced discomfort along the way. Every single one. But they kept going. They kept pushing through the tough moments because they knew it was all leading something greater. And when you get to that point, when you've made it, all the sacrifices, all the hard work, it will have been worth it. Your future self will thank you for the discomfort you endured today. What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Do you want to be remembered for the good times with friends or the incredible things you've achieved? Let me tell you something. You have the power to create your legacy right now, to write the story of your life with every decision you make, action you take. The people who make a lasting impact on the world, the ones whose names live on, they made tough choices. They sacrificed their time, their comfort, and their immediate happiness for something bigger. And so can you. The question is, what will you choose? What kind of legacy will you create? Every day is an opportunity to build that legacy. Make sure you're using it wisely. Let quote say, face it, society makes it easy to seek social validation. Everywhere you turn, there's pressure to fit in, to be liked, to be seen. But let me tell you something. If you're constantly seeking approval from others, you'll never achieve greatness. Success doesn't come from being liked, it comes from being focused. The hardest part of this journey is shifting your mindset. You have to let go of the need to impress others, the need to be at every social gathering, and the need for constant external validation. It's not about what others think of you, it's about what you think of yourself. When you look in the mirror after putting in the work, you can't be both a social butterfly and a top performer at the same time. You have to decide, Do you want to keep seeking approval from the crowd, or do you want to focus on your own goals? The choice is yours. It's time to make the mental shift. It's time to stop looking outward and start looking inward, focusing on what you need to do to get where you want to go. Let's be honest here. How many times have you told yourself that you'll start tomorrow, that you'll get to it later? We all make excuses. But let me tell you something. Excuses are the enemy of progress. Excuses sound harmless, right? I'm too tired. It's not the right time. I'll work harder tomorrow. But every time you make an excuse, you're pushing your dreams further away. Excuses are comfort in disguise. They make you feel better about not doing what you know you should. But here's the truth. If you keep making excuses, it's time to get real. Stop telling yourself you'll get to it tomorrow. The only tomorrow that matters is the one where you've already done the work. No more putting things off. No more blaming circumstances. The only thing that's holding you back is you, and it's time to break that habit. I'm not going to sugarcoat this for you. When you're chasing greatness, there will be times when you'll feel alone, and that's okay. It's part of the process. You see, ambition requires solitude. To achieve big things, you have to be willing to spend time alone, to focus without the distractions of the world pulling at you. At times, it'll feel like you're the only one pushing forward, while everyone else is enjoying life. And that can be tough. But let me tell you something. Those moments of loneliness, they're not a setback. They're a setup. The loneliness you feel today is the price you pay for future success. It's in those quiet moments, when you're alone with your thoughts and your goals, that you'll build the mental strength to push through when the going gets tough. So instead of fearing loneliness, embrace it. It's a sign that you're on the right path. It means you're growing, and growth, though uncomfortable, is the only way to reach new heights. Mental toughness is not something you're born with. It's something you build over time through every challenge, every failure, and every moment when you thought about quitting but chose not to. I quote, "I'm not going to tell you it's easy." Building mental toughness means getting up when you want to stay down, pushing forward when you'd rather quit, and staying focused when everything else seems more interesting. It means saying no to distractions, no to the things that pull you off course, and yes to your goals, even when it's hard. But here's the thing, the more you practice mental toughness, the stronger you get. The more you push yourself beyond your limits, the more you realize that you're capable of far more than you ever thought possible. So, when temptation comes calling, when distractions try to pull you away, remember this: mental toughness is a muscle, and the more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Keep pushing. Consistency is the secret weapon of success. You may not see immediate results, but let me tell you something. Small efforts, done consistently, lead to success over time. It's not the one big leap that gets you where you want to go. It's the 1,000 small steps you take every single day. Think about it like this. Imagine you're planting a tree. The first few days you don't see any growth. It's just soil and seeds. But over time, with consistent care, that seed begins to sprout. It's the same with your goals. At first, it may seem like nothing is happening, but stay consistent, keep pushing forward, and eventually you'll see the fruits of your labor. Quote, "To underestimate the power of small daily efforts. They add up, they compound, and eventually they lead to something bigger than you ever imagined. Stay consistent and trust the process. The results will come." Here's something you need to understand. Results don't happen overnight. They come after the grind, after the hours of work, after the sacrifices you've made. But when they come, they'll be worth every ounce of effort. You may not see the rewards today or tomorrow, but if you keep putting in the work, if you stay consistent and focused, you will see the results. The time you spent studying, working, building your skills, it all pays off. And when it does, you'll understand why you had to disappear for a while. Success isn't instant. It's built over time, piece by piece, day by day. So when the results finally come, and they will take a moment to appreciate them, they are the rewards of your hard work, your focus, and your persistence. Let's talk about success for a second. When it arrives, when you reach that moment you've been working toward for so long, it's going to feel incredible. But here's the thing, success doesn't just happen because you showed up. It happens because you've earned it. Imagine standing on that stage, holding that award, or receiving that recognition. That moment is the culmination of everything you've sacrificed, every hour you spent working, every time you said no to something fun so you could say yes to your goals. That's the moment that makes it all worth it, Dot. But don't wait for that moment to feel successful. Every day you're building toward that success. Celebrate the small victories along the way. Every step you take forward is a step toward the success you deserve. And when you finally get there, take a moment to enjoy it. You've earned it. When success finally arrives, it's sweet. It's not just the external reward, it's the internal satisfaction, the knowledge that you stayed true to your goals, that you fought through the distractions and the temptations, and you came out on top, Dot. It feels like freedom. It feels like a weight lifted off your shoulders. It feels like the world opening up to you because you put in the work. That's the power of focused effort, the sweet reward of knowing that all the sacrifice, all the hard work was worth it. And let me tell you something, the feeling doesn't end there. Success breeds more success. The more you achieve, the more you realize that you're capable of achieving even more. This is just the beginning. So enjoy the sweet reward of your hard work, but know this, you've only just begun. Discipline is not a punishment, it's freedom. You may not see it now, but the more disciplined you become, the more freedom you gain. Discipline is what keeps you on track when everything else is falling apart. When you have discipline, you don't have to worry about distractions. You don't have to question whether or not you're doing the right thing. Discipline gives you the power to say no to what's not important and yes to what is. It allows you to focus on your goals, to move forward without hesitation, to keep going even when it's hard. That discipline may feel restrictive at first, but in reality it's the key to living life on your terms. It's the key to success. So embrace discipline. Commitment is what will carry you through the tough times. When everything feels impossible, when the obstacles seem insurmountable, commitment is what will keep you going. It's easy to be committed when things are going well, but true commitment is tested in the face of adversity. When you hit a wall, when you feel like giving up, that's when your commitment is most important. You can't let obstacles define you. You have to push through them, one step at a time. Keep your eyes on the prize. Stay committed to the process, and don't let anything shake your resolve. Commitment means showing up even when you don't feel like it. It means doing the work, even when you're exhausted, even when it seems like no one is watching. And when you push through, that's when the real growth happens. Stay committed. Your success is waiting on the other side of your perseverance. Setbacks are not failures. They're lessons in disguise. You will face setbacks. It's inevitable. Every effort you make today builds your tomorrow. So don't lose sight of the big picture. Stay consistent, stay focused, and remember that long-term success is built by doing the right things day in and day out. Now is the time to take action. Everything I've shared with you today comes down to one thing. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to keep making excuses, keep waiting for the perfect moment? Or are you going to step up, make sacrifices, and commit to your future? You have the power to change your life, but it starts today, right now. Take what you've learned and turn it into action. Don't wait, don't delay. Your dreams are waiting, and they won't wait forever. It's time to focus. It's time to act. Your future starts now. The future you deserve is on the other side of your commitment. It's on the other side of your sacrifices. The times you felt like giving up all led to the person you've become. Keep pushing. The future is yours.